well, what do we have here?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello? Ghost, why do you
Hello?
always sound so fucking trained?
Mm. Oh. I don't know. Man, the stabbing myself part is getting a little out of hand. I lost my hand today.
Oh, really?
Sad for you.
Ghost, if you had stabbed yourself so much that you lost a hand, you would sound worse than normal and not around average.
Yeah. It's not like cut off, it's paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
And since I don't have a knife, I'm using my teeth. My canines.
I see.
Those two are very different things.
Well, they're
Being
teeth.
cut off and paralyzed.
Oh, that part, yeah. Ghost, did that ever teach
What
you
is
the
it?
difference between fine edge and fringe edge?
Holy shit, never mind.
There
I
you
actually do have something.
go.
There goes the D&D-5E-Archon.
Yeah.
God, it's not like he has something else better to do. God, guys, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go.
No, you're not.
I'm so tired.
Ghost, I worked all day today, and I'm here.
That's the joke. I'm so tired.
Ah. Children. Behave yourselves. What is that? Is that Anna? I am surprised Archon has gone as far as it has without anyone else in the party asking Fortune to make stuff for them. Other than Orion.
Well, we don't have a lot of stuff we wanted from you. And also we work for people that can sell us magical stuff.
Yeah, but no one wants sparkers, shrapnel charges, guns.
You're gone
a
most
war
of the time.
thunder.
You have downtime.
A what?
Fortune is gone most of the time. You have downtime.
I know, it's almost like no one ever gives her a reason to stick around, so she wants to go home and be with her family.
And also, commissioning one from you takes time, but buying outright is faster.
Alright.
What does this mean?
What, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Valve being put on the gallows?
Yeah, why? I mean,
Because they've been doing various scummy things.
that was, but they've been doing that. I don't know, at the same time as EA. I don't get it. It's
not really. EA started the shit. Bethesda and Blizzard followed suit, and Valve is the most recent.
Oh yeah, Valve. What the fuck did Valve do? They're the ones who made Half-Life and Steam.
And nothing else for 10 years. And purposefully let their games just get hacked into oblivion and overrun with bots for years until it took a complete and utter public outrage from their still very active and paying for microtransaction community for them to finally fucking do something about it.
Sorry guys, we've been on vacation.
For you,
We've been chilling. I don't know what the yeah, that's a good point. What do the employees do over at Valve, bro? Just easy money.
What most software writers do to justify their employment is write bloatware for their program and just keep putting out more and more of it, so it just gets bigger and bigger and slower and more resource demanding. While they also make like tie-in deals with other program writers to make more money.
No, what I'm talking about, like, I don't think Half-Life has any like updates. I mean, because it's not, it doesn't have a constant updates, right? Because
Yeah,
it's usually like story games.
Half-Life is not updated in years. It's Team Fortress 2.
Right, they made that.
Yeah.
They did do that.
Yeah. And they
Yeah,
just sort of abandoned it while they gathered microtransactions and left one fucking guy on the dev team to take care of everything.
yeah, I got back.
Even though it still has
Team
a player
Fortress.
base akin to new games.
Team Fortress 2, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I got into a server, an online server. It's like a Mario fucking race cart thing for some reason. Yeah, I just didn't know what the fuck was happening. Then I got into an actual server and then found out that my laptop, or no, I think it was more of my internet. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know, my internet or the servers are just fucking slow.
I would assume it could have been overrun with bots, because it was a few months ago, back when everything was still fucked. Then again, things are still a little fucked, because they finally put out an update, and it kind of worked. It got rid of a good chunk of them.
Poggers.
The sorcerer spell slots versus the warlock spell slots. It needs to be a double barrel shotgun, not a two load.
Blizzard made Overwatch 2.
There is no point. Yeah, they did. And there's no point ever where a warlock will have 6 spell slots. I still stand by my statement that they need to rework the warlock spell slots to make it where you have a number of spell slots equal to the level of your spell slots. So you have 1 first, 2 seconds, 3/3, 4/4, 5/5. That will spread it out more, and it will also make it a bit more growthy instead of jumpy. I would also like to see Blade Warlock make it where you get your Pact Boon at level 1. You get, like, the first half of the other 2 Pact Boons at first level, and then at 3rd level you get the second half. And with Blade Warlock, at first level, you get some martial trainings, so that you have martial weapons and medium armor. Kill Thirsting Blade. Just fucking kill it. Just fucking take it out back and shoot it. And replace it with multi-attack. No, Thirsting Blade is the... When you are holding your pact weapon, you may make up to 2 attacks as part of an attack action with your pact weapon. And it's an Eldritch Invocation, and it's fucking terrible, and it needs to die, and be replaced with just fucking multi-attack, because a Warlock patron is not just a power source, they're not a battery, they're also a teacher. You're a Warlock, you're learning these spells. Your patron doesn't give you your Eldritch Blasts, they teach you how to Eldritch Blast. The Eldritch Invocations, some of them are powered by your patron. Your patron gives you the charges for it, but they do actually teach you the Eldritch knowledge. That's what an Eldritch Invocation is. It's a fragment of Eldritch knowledge given to you by your patron. You don't... Like Eldritch Sight isn't your patron is casting Detect Magic for you. It's your patron teaches you a piece of lost Eldritch magic that lets you cast it at will. They teach you how to have magic eyes. That's what that means. So if you lose your patron, you lose your ability to recharge spell slots, and you lose your Mystic Arcanums, and certain Eldritch Invocations no longer regain charges, but you don't lose everything. And technically you can't conjure your packed weapon anymore, but it also can't disappear, so if it was already disappeared when you lost your patron, then you've lost your packed weapon, but if you had it conjured when you lost your patron, you keep it, unless they actively go and take it away from you. Like, you're learning from your patron as a warlock, you're not just getting stuff from them. That's closer to clerics. Clerics pray for their spells. A cleric doesn't know how to cast Cure Wounds. They pray for the miracle of Cure Wounds upon uttering a prayer and providing the correct sacrifice. Hence, material components. You're echoing the spell as a cleric. You're not actually casting it. But warlocks, you're actually fucking casting that shit, and occasionally you channel some things. It's a mix of both. So yeah, make Blade Warlock actually have martial capability. So you get like +1 HP per level, making it equivalent to D10. You get martial weapons training, you get medium armor training, and you get multi-attack at level 5. That's what Blade Warlock needs to fucking have added to it. Kill Thirsting Blade. Kill it. Just take it out back and fucking shoot it. Or at least give it a completely different ability. I don't care if you have to take one Eldritch Invocation away, you just don't want us having that many and multi-attack. Just fucking kill Thirsting Blade. It's retarded. If you're wondering where the basis for my complaints about Warlock of these complaints of Warlock are coming from, it's I've actually read the fucking lore of Warlocks in D&D and looked at them in previous editions, where they actually learned how to do this shit instead of this weird, you get everything but your patron, but we don't say you do, fuck you thing that they're doing. And not how it works. It's not what you sold your soul for. What do these classes get at level 10? Barbarian gets to look scary as an action or cast a ritual spell. Cleric. Personally ask God themselves if they can help you. Also a 5th level spell slot and a cantrip in case that wasn't enough. Ah! Yeah. Yep. That's another thing. Martials needs a bit more love. Namely fighters. Fighters need enhanced movement. The way like monks and barbarians get it. Particularly barbarians. Give them barbarian enhanced movement. Because they fucking need it. Because a level 20 fighter is the most sluggish piece of shit that can't get anywhere ever. Compared to everyone else. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but they're heavy plate mail! First of all, plate mail's not that fucking heavy. Second of all, it does not slow you down that much. Third of all, what about dex fighters? What about Mr. +3 studded leather, +5 to dexterity, bow, and rapier build? What about that fucker? Why is he slow? If you're gonna just absolutely double down commit to the big heavy armor logic. Or better yet, make movement speed tied to Constitution score. Give Constitution a little more than just HP. Because everyone needs Constitution, every single class. So you may as well. Though granted, the 30-foot movement speed is already asinine because 30-foot movement in 6 seconds is a brisk walk. Like,
I have a stupid fucking smile on my face. My favorite person just asked to call me and then just was like, Oh wait, you have D&D. When are you done with that? She actually remembered.
Nice. Good work, Ghost.
No,
Oh,
she doesn't
William's
want to be
here.
my girl.
Oh. Oh, William's here. What payday is missing?
Uh,
Message extra. When did you get here, William?
Yes,
Why were you just
hello.
quietly listening instead of saying you were here?
I did say I'm here.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I was ranting angrily about inconsistencies between lore and class features. And just completely ridiculous obsession with not only throwing realistic logic out the window, but even believable or reasonable logic. Because I don't ask D&D to be realistic, just be reasonable. You be reasonable, D&D. And my plus 15 to fucking athletics, peak physical condition, superhuman capabilities fighter. Please move faster than a brisk walk. Please. I shit you not. I watched a guy lay out 30 feet of measuring tape, set a timer for 6 seconds, and walk it. He had like 3 seconds to spare at a brisk walk. Not even running. He was power walking. The fucking elderly do that as an Olympic sport. Also, it's another reason why the idea of 1 minute of combat giving you exhaustion is asinine to me. Oh, you heavily exert yourself for 1 minute. You're tired and out of it all day now. For the next 8 hours or longer if you do not spend those 8 hours doing nothing.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've heavily exerted myself for a minute straight and not been completely out of it all day before. What the
I
fuck
mean,
is
why
that?
is what do you mean by a minute of combat?
Some DMs rule that if 10 rounds of combat pass, everyone gets exhaustion.
That's
Apparently it's an
moronic.
optional rule. Yeah. Or it might be a base rule. I don't know. They said it's a rule. Kind of vague, but I've seen multiple DMs do it.
Huh.
I understand if we were like under siege for like fucking 2 hours and shit was like heavy, like they were hammering the walls and pouring in and we're fighting them off the whole time. Definitely. That's exhausting. But a minute? Fuck no. I fucking worked a burning hot factory floor job slinging 30 to 80 pound boxes off of a line onto pallets and loading them onto trucks at high speed, constant movement for hours. And I was fucking fine. I'm a fat sack of lazy shit who barely sees the sun. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Not even that fat, but still. I'm not in perfect shape. Fucking 1 minute. Was this a horror game? Am I running? That's weird. Apparently 1 minute of vigorous activity is tantamount to having about 3 ounces of potent scorpion venom in your veins. Because disadvantage on everything is roughly similar to the poison condition. I've just been breathing volcanic air and ash for the last hour, and that's apparently equivalent to me also just walking at a brisk pace and swinging a wildly weighted object around for a minute. I may have yelled a couple of times. You need super special rogue training to learn how to run. Dang. And this, children, is why Freaky keeps making fight rogues, because for fuck's sake, I need movement. I need movement. I can't get anywhere. I'm sick of the harpoon on chain strat. I have to do it with all my fighters because they just can't move. Granted, I would still carry it with me for flying foes, but my point stands. In a world full of monsters, some of which can fly, I don't know why that's not just like a fucking standard issue weapon. The harpoon with chain. Or just the meat hook on a rope, or just anything like that. Any just get over here weapon. It's incredibly important in a world where you gotta worry about fucking, like, I don't know, griffins. Maybe not griffins, those are too big. But something...
Like a harpy?
Yes, harpies, exactly, harpies. Harpies are exactly the size I'm talking about. Technically griffins too, because if you work together, you can all harpoon that griffin and yank it down and kill it. So, also griffins, because I forgot, teamwork. Humans do that thing called socializing and working together, and that's how we killed mammoths back in the day. Yes.
I didn't kill any mammoth.
Not you. Your ancestors, your ancient ancestors who needed it for meat and hides and fat to get them through the next year.
No, Freaky.
They would
When Abraham soared through the desert, God gave him. No, wait, not Abraham. Fucking. When
Who are you talking about?
If you're going to ramble, at least try to fucking. No, he's thinking about. He's talking about Moses.
When Mother Mary carried Jesus through the desert to do some.
What did the Beatles have to do with anything?
Shut the fuck up. Carried Jesus through the desert. God gave Jesus, the water touch, a broken touch sand, and there was like a spurge of water.
My favorite.
We won't
Abraham
need
Lincoln.
to kill any mammoths if we have God.
My favorite God, Abraham Lincoln, the founder of the Christian Church.
He's thinking about Abraham and Isaac.
Can you think about how insanely powerful the shadow
I just talked about Mary and Jesus. By the way, my friend, I talked about my friend with like oh no, I don't pray. I'm an atheist and all that, and they were like, "So God's Albert Einstein."
What? 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 Hold on.
Or no. It was Albert Einstein or Stephen Hawking, and he was like, "So God's paralyzed."
What? What? Hold on. What? What?
I'm gonna call Astro to see if I can summon him.
What the hell did you say, Ghost?
Fuck's sake, I have to get out of there.
It was a guy.
Alright, I did what I could to summon him.
So he told Ghost, "Is your God Abraham Lincoln? Abraham Albert Einstein or?"
You're confused here.
I am confused. I don't know what he's talking about. It is.
So your God is Charles Darwin?
Who am I?
Sure, you got Stephen Hawking, the paralyzed guy, bro.
Who am I? You have a dick.
How powerful the what is? What was I talking about around that? Because I've actually fucking forgot.
You said something about can you imagine how powerful something would be in D&D?
Oh, the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking like the full-on, they have 1 HP version.
Oh yeah.
like 1-to-1. They have
But,
everything
like, they-
you have, including your equipment. I would say they can't have magic items, at least, because we never see a shadow
Well-
clone duplicate what looks to be a magic item in Naruto.
Welcome,
I mean, they
nice
don't have
payday.
magic items. And...
Yeah, they do.
Well, I mean, I
Remember
guess-
that necklace
Sorry.
he had?
Oh yeah.
That crystal necklace.
They
Well, yeah,
may
but
be able
they all
to-
have that too.
Remember the
Oh,
curse?
payday.
Yeah, but you never see them use it. Implying that's
Sorry,
I will-
duplicate.
Sorry,
Okay,
I wasn't feeling good, so I went to sleep, and then I woke up right now, my head pounding.
Ooh,
That's alright.
sorry to hear that.
Water, payday, water. Do it now.
They may not be able to use magic items, but they can cast spells or help cast spells.
I didn't say use. I said duplicate. Use is a different story. I'm just saying, imagine that. There technically was a spell of that in D&D. There's a shadow magic. It was called Shadow Double. It was in 3.5.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Technically, Simulacrum is also, but those are more permanent. My point.
What did I miss?
Nothing. We've
Oh,
talked
just
about
us, just us blathering on.
We've been
Okay.
waiting. We've been waiting, Payday.
Sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Forever and ever and ever.
Play with us, Payday.
I came for that specific reason.
Ever.
Yeah, I saw Tom. Like, I could legitimately leave down, but I'm like, nah, fuck it. I don't want to miss session again. I miss too many as it is.
William, you still never answered my question about the items on you know who.
Oh, that's right. Hang on. Let's see.
One moment, I didn't clarify. Give me a moment. Is that correct? Yes. So that and let me do some clarification. So it's not just summon what. There you go.
Question: if I use my psionic powers to take control of my shield and make it float around, and
Second.
the shield is like, I'm talking about tower shield,
You maintain
and the shield is
concentration.
within, yeah, and within, and the shield's weight is within my power, and then I get on top of the shield. Can I still control the shield?
If you can lift
No.
yourself and the shield. You don't even have to do the shield, you can just lift yourself with it if you're within your weight.
No, what I
It
was
sounds like
saying
a
about,
concentration check, honestly.
You can Magneto yourself with your telekinetics ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is I'm too heavy, and I was talking about,
Oh.
like,
Well,
No,
then you need to get your. Well, then you need to lose some weight, fat ass.
Yeah, like, it is completely
William.
based on weight. Like, you can't lift the shield and be standing on the shield and that cause, like, a glitch in the game. No, that just adds your weight to the shield.
It's not
That makes
Breath of the Wild, yeah.
That makes the shield be considered carrying you, which adds weight. Like, I just drop video game logic immediately and think about this realistically. Yes, the shield is the same weight, but now it's carrying more weight. And that also applies to know if you only have 200 pounds and a creature weighs 240 pounds and the shield weighs 10 pounds, you can't scoop that creature up.
Yes, robot mind wielding a shield. Think of this realistically.
Exactly. Think of it reasonably, not realistically. That, again, Riki demands reasonable logic, not realistic logic. Just reasonable. I'm just saying, why is my fighter so fucking out of shape even at level 20?
and why does Darren have dead bodies buried in his backyard?
Because they're his
they were,
parents?
yeah, their graves dug for his loved ones who are dead.
Because they owned this place
Yeah.
and they wanted to be buried where they lived?
I like to think Salem canonically does not understand the idea of interring the dead. I don't get it.
know.
Why don't they just rot where they die? Isn't that what animals
Freaky.
do?
Why don't
Can you roll me a d10, please?
Concern.
Why don't you guys put your brethrens to a forge, to a fucking smelter, and make a new one?
We technically do. That's what burying them is. Because then it goes back into the earth, which then grows plants and contributes to the ecosystem, which we use to grow crops, which is how we feed the new generation. That's technically
No, that's-
exactly what we do. It just takes longer and there's more steps.
But it's less direct, so it doesn't count.
Ah, yes, I see. Why can't your people just reproduce? Why can't we just put 2 of your people in a room and a 3rd one be created?
The day
As
before
long as they're
yesterday, I saw
our
inflatable
listeners.
dinosaurs dancing.
Nah. Yeah, I saw that with like the tiny little baby rocks.
Hey Salem, why is it if society completely crumbles and all industry is annihilated, and we're back in the Stone Age, your people can no longer reproduce?
They were playing that one song that The Rock sings and was coming off those fucking little rocks.
Wait, the rock singing
Excuse
something?
you, my
Yeah,
people?
he did
What is
that one song.
Fucking
Fucking-
Warforged, Gust.
It's about.
You're
it's about-
welcome, yeah.
Was it not just that, but it was about speed. It's about power. We're hungry. We devour. Fuck that song. I forgot what the fuck it's called.
Oh,
It was in
okay.
Mohana.
No, not the Mohana song. He
We
did
stay
another
hungry.
one.
Interesting.
Yeah. We
Oh,
devour.
he did a song with Tech 9. Interesting.
Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna have to watch it after this session.
Face Off. There you go. It's called Face Off.
Yeah. Tech 9? I like Tech 9. Never heard any of their
Yeah.
songs.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, computer.
Oh, what's that burning smell? Oh, that's right. It's your mother
Alright.
playing card games in hell.
Jesus.
Oh, I bought 3 books. We already did, guys, buy those. Those came in.
Wow,
Yeah,
William,
yeah.
that's destitute, and it fits the character perfectly. That's destitute for this level.
Yeah, it's right at the tail end of earning shit.
Yeah.
I think like one more level and you bounce up to the next tier.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Remember the bad luck.
Oh yeah, definitely. Alrighty then.
Oh, I get a free feat then. I guess I will take Piercer. Give me a moment.
Don't you remember? In all my games, you get a free feat.
Yeah, I didn't know if that's stacked with human variant or not because we flip-flopped on that a couple of times.
Oh, no.
Oh, it doesn't stack with human variant?
No.
But William, they're still one of the weakest races. Burra with the powerful build feature from Goliath as her feat is still weaker than a Goliath.
Is she?
I think
Yeah, human variant is +1 to 2 stats. And a feat. I think
Here
maybe
we
they also
go.
get 1 skill.
I'll put this in my channel. I think you guys appreciate it. It's very pretty.
I went ahead and put your other character back into the backups because for some reason I was thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna be a.
No, I was just hanging out. They're kind of a side character that might step forward at some point. I keep... There are certain NPCs that exist. Some of them wait in the wings and could possibly be real.
Yeah, those are some really nice images, Payday.
I'm gonna have to see
Yes,
what those
it's,
are in a
The,
second.
the tree, yeah, that's a super good with the moon
Yeah,
that's
it's a
about
VR
to
world.
yeah, with the moon
Yeah,
that's
it's about to
about
kill
to
everything.
yeah. It's already killed everything. It's that close. The tides have probably already taken over half the fucking planet at that point.
So there's characters from that new Guilty Gear game, and one's I think the
cool.
President of America because he has a coffin that says Area 51 on it, and he
Oh my
fights
god.
people with it. Oh, let me fucking get this thing.
I'm currently working on a character that it's just like this big fat dude, and it like I just want to make a character that's just a fat guy in D&D.
I mean, yeah.
So Peter?
You could anytime.
Yeah.
You don't even need any special build for that. I guess
Yeah.
maybe-
I'm thinking of making them a dex fighter.
Here we go. You can see
yeah.
the Area 51 coffin in the background.
There's the chunky twinkle toes is something that exists.
Yeah. There's a character in not Guilty Gear, not Killer Instinct.
Alright, so
What is his name? Tekken! Bob from Tekken. Yeah, he's the one who inspired the idea.
You know, one of the reasons I love VR so much is that I can say there was 2 Guilty Gear characters last night, or not last night, day before or yesterday, who were on the stage dancing to California Girls. One cloned himself, so there's 2 of them as backup dancers, and then the Cat in the Hat appeared.
That's
But
oh god, and it's horrific Mike Myers Cat in the Hat too. Like,
live action one.
like try saying that to someone who's never heard of like VR chat, doesn't understand it, and just watch their head explode. Yeah,
And then, of
Robert
course, I went to
Richards.
Genshin shit.
Nice. Yeah, Robert Richards from Tekken. He's a big dude who like joins martial arts tournaments to be like, hey, I'm a big guy and I'm all physically fit and shit. He's all about like being okay in your own body, and he actually has a nightmare as one of the endings to one of the games where it's like, how have I lost half the weight? And like he looks like an Adonis, and he's horrified, and he wakes up and starts eating ice cream.
Wow.
The problem is
Hey,
that's
Body
technically
confidence.
that's technically not a good message, because when you reach the level of fat, even if you are fit under the fat, you still have to worry about cholesterol and strain on your fucking circulatory system in general.
Or freaky, or this. He's fucking fictional.
Payday. I wish that.
I know.
Worked in
I know you have
2022.
to
I
shit
really
on every.
do. I
Freaky,
wish
I know
that
you gotta
fucking worked in
I-
2022.
Freaky, I know you love shitting on everything, but I have to shit at you
I
back.
have to suffer, you have to suffer too.
I've suffered. I watched Cat in Hat dance to California Girls.
Suffer more.
Heart attack, people. Heart attacks. They are real. Heart attacks. They do happen.
Yes.
I mean, there is ways that you can gain a lot of weight and like do it healthily, so like you can mitigate those factors. But yeah, it is still an issue.
It's also still a strain on your circulatory system. Like, all that extra mass still requires blood vessels to deliver respiration to it, oxygen to it, and that is extra strain on your heart. So just having the mass, period. And it also applies to muscle mass as well. If you were like super fucking like Arnold big, that's also bad for you.
What's the You know the Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
One of the people, Mac, I think it was.
He just
It was
silently gets
hilarious.
fat.
Yeah. So like, he literally just got fat just to fuck with people. Like, none of the characters ever mention it. Like, no one ever, like, he gains like 100 pounds because like the way he did it was like he talked to a personal trainer and they're like, all right, this is the diet you need if you want to gain weight and get jacked. And then he just didn't do the exercises, so he just got fat instead of getting jacked.
Yeah.
And then like the next season, he worked off all the weight again just to fuck with people.
Yeah, I remember. William, I showed you Fact Fiend. I watched that video.
Yeah. I love it.
I like how I actively know when William's been watching Fact Fiends. Okay, so
who remembers what happened last session?
God, we've been going back and forth so fucking much, and we met with Mayhem, and he was pretty cool and chill, and Fortune cast the dream spell and spoke to Duran, who's not okay. That's
The
about
Dream Eaters.
Veldrov's questioning his life decisions that have come to this point.
He has been for a while now, yes.
Oh yeah, doesn't mean that it's got to figure out a game plan to get out of it. Think everyone's life was solved in a matter of minutes, William?
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
Exactly. But it's Mom, pick me up. Oh right, no, you're dead.
Oh,
shit! I gotta figure my own way out, don't I?
Yeah, he just called Sylvia back. Get back here! These people are crazy.
Oh, don't worry. Sylvia's gonna know that he left the group. It's not a close eye, but close enough to know when big major shit happens to you guys. Because again, she likes you guys. You guys got her to where she is. Like, she heard Thumper left, and it was like, she was actually kind of happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna...
and then you guys met one of my favorite NPCs I've ever made. There.
Dang.
That's your favorite. That's what are your favorite NPCs? Because you made an actual fucking detailed background about him being a war criminal.
But William, like 98% of the characters you make are my favorite.
And 98% of your characters that are your favorite are war criminals.
Don't talk about my kinks and issues.
I mean, Ghost, how many... Think about... Would you rather deal with the war criminals or Freaky's characters?
I would like to catch the war.
Yeah, I made a fucking deal with the devil on like 3 separate occasions.
Ghost, to this day, I'm surprised you haven't tried embracing it with any of them, because I have planned content for that. I planned you to get cool shit for that, but you never claimed it.
Freaky, like every game, just copy his sheet and just add cool shit to it till the day he accepts.
I changed my profile picture.
You do that quite often.
What is that? Like a cat with a stogie?
Cat with a jewel.
Cat with a what? Oh, a jewel.
A jewel.
Ah. Oh no, pity.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's Dr. Brief's cat. I can't remember his name.
Boom.
Oh wait, the other one, because it's updated.
Yeah.
The boof.
Yeah. Oof. Are you alright, Comical?
Yeah, it's alright.
But yeah, you guys had at Darren's at Darren's offer, not insistence, offer, decided to stay at the village for a couple of days because there was a small festival about to happen where the brewmaster's apprentice is going to open up his first cask of alcohol.
Weird how whenever we go to the first town in a place, there's always a festival coming right up. Weird how that works.
It's only happened like 3
Gosh, I
times,
like
and we've gone to
festivals.
like dozens of places.
Listen,
Yeah.
we don't get a beach day. We get a festival day, alright? It's still one of those filler arcs.
The beach episode. There's also the fact that like you have to remember this semi like medieval Victorian era kind of time. Festivals were more common because there wasn't as much to do otherwise. Like, if you go to a fishing village in the ass end of nowhere, back in the, like, 1600s, they have a festival at least twice a month. At least.
Yep.
It's kind of important for staying sane and shit like that.
Just a reminder,
When
your hair at Rosita.
We'll see now. We'll see
You
now.
know
Hobbit
who
Town.
else died and you know who else went to a festival
Your mother.
and died?
I mean, tens of millions of people go to festivals every year.
Yeah, you know who else went to a festival and died?
And probably
Father.
a few hundred people a year. Like there are accidents, like maybe something falls over or like someone falls or something.
God.
Did you
Yo,
know about the
Jesus.
Ace family?
The Witch family?
Oh,
The Ace family on YouTube?
yeah, I know. Yeah.
No.
What
Did
about-
you know that their Ace Fest happened, Ghost?
What?
The Ace Fest that they were doing?
The AIDS Festival?
Yes.
Ace Fest.
Ace Fest.
ACE. Because it's an Ace family. They're YouTubers.
No.
Long story short, they scammed a shitload of people because it was horrible.
Was that the charity one?
No, that was the one that they threw after they fucked up their boxing thing.
Oh, that was the newer one. That's
Was it?
why I'm not up to date. I don't
Mhm.
care about
Were they the one that bought $1 million house or something?
Yeah, that's the family.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, they put on a festival,
Yeah.
and it sucked. And I saw everybody coming. They got into layers, and they turned away people. So of course, there's all kinds of bad news about that.
Hey William, can you send me the here, give me a moment.
The sheet of murder people?
God, I
Good.
bet Freaky
I'm gonna
doesn't
type
even
it
know
to-
about Logan Paul.
He's that guy that like did a bunch of stupid shit on video and then got in big trouble in Japan for like filming a dead guy in the
that's
suicide
true.
forest.
God, I bet Freaky doesn't even know about Charlie D'Amelio.
Sounds like some no-name YouTuber guy.
No.
Possibly
very
TikToker.
Okay, there we go.
Ah.
God, he's fucking old, man.
Eesh.
Okay, gamers, what are we doing? Is William doing something?
Yeah.
He's sipping from the cum shots. I don't know.
I don't know, man. From what did you send him something, Freaky?
Yeah.
Are you making an actual like backstory, like revamping the backstory for Darren about him being a war criminal?
No, we're not doing that right now.
Okay, well, since we long rested, I do have my ghostly gaze again.
Okay.
About how long? I don't know. It took us a couple of hours in mist form, which is insanely fast. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can do that.
This is 2 days after you arrived, by the way, this festival.
Yeah.
And you did, if you remember correctly, you guys did actually finally get through to the stone.
Through to the stone.
The Soulstone.
Oh yes, we did do that. It wanted us to take it to a tower in Sivatog, do a prayer in front of it to simulate coming home from the war that the warrior in the stone never did.
It was Felsiget. So
Damn it.
Loon.
Can it be like can the feat be like the ones that has a prerequisite that I don't have?
I have chosen the feat. What you get is what you get.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I mean like Dwarven Fortitude. Can I like since it's random?
I have chosen the feat. What you get is what you
is
get.
not
he
random.
means, is it
He-
possible
he
for him to
just
get
goes-
things that shouldn't be possible for his race, is what he's asking.
Oh.
Like, if he gets the furball sneakiness one, does it just not work on him, or does he actually get it?
I would say you wouldn't get one if you couldn't get it.
Oh, so
Okay,
these
well,
stones
no.
could just be duds? Fuck.
No.
No,
I
I'm
think-
saying you wouldn't have the opportunity for it to happen at all. So, like, if you're not a dwarf, I would never be like, oh, this one has the dwarf thing in it.
I mean, he is a warforged.
Eh.
That's a very... If there was ever a race that could have a facsimile of dwarven fortitude, it's warforged. Or even, what's it called? Goliaths. Warforged Goliaths.
There you go, Freaky.
Desert folk. Thank you.
What did you get, Freaky? What did you get?
Don't worry about it.
Alrighty then. So, the day of the festival, it had been raining the previous day, so it's a little muggy. It's a little, it's somewhat overcast. About like 3/4 gray sky, but you can see blue. Things are still damp a little bit, but spirits are not lessened. You see people heading out very early, heading towards like the beach and like the banks of the river and things like that. You see them setting up various things. You see a group of about 10 of the. You see a group of about 10 people, about 7 women, 3 men, all heading towards what looks like a tent, where I believe that Aaron had helped set up a cooking grill and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
gonna be having barbecue.
A few hours after we wake up that morning, a good like 3 or 4 hours, Fortune will approach the party and ask something.
Okay.
Do we
Mhm.
want my brother to come to us, or should we have him wait somewhere?
oh, you told him to go to
The clef.
Clef, yes.
Yeah.
Where I believe you said you had bought him a teleportation circle.
Yeah,
Clef
but
is,
it turns out he's not gonna need it.
Does he know teleportation circle?
Yeah.
Ah.
He just needs the pattern.
Which is why he asked Owen. She asked Owen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clef's
So,
in Tinia. Oh wait, no.
Is that allowed, or does he still need to pay for the teleportation circle?
it's Fortune's covering it.
Does he? Okay. Okay.
I'm sure there's gonna be some sort of cost.
I mean, there's the cost of the chalk.
Yeah.
But
Just-
yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Fortune asks, "Do you want? Should her brother like wait for you guys, or do you want to go to him?"
And him to come to us. Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Well,
think
either we go to. I think we should stay. I don't know. Perhaps the robot crab might still be around. So I'm
I
not
think
sure
you
if
can.
it's safe.
We don't have any static or a specific location for him to go because we'll be traveling to the jungle. Why did I have an accent?
You didn't.
She said we will stay
there was
here
an
and wait for him to come.
This
Ah.
was done like 3 hours after you guys woke up the morning after you learned that we might be waiting 2 days.
We're gonna be like
Yeah.
traveling to the jungle for like 15 days, right?
Yeah.
Or- yeah.
This is me saying, like, basically it's literally the night of the dream spell happened. Everyone woke up.
You did it during the day, I believe, because I remember
Really?
like you
Okay.
ate dinner right afterwards.
So-
yeah, it ended at like 7 or 8 p.m. or something like that.
So the dream spell happened. Everyone went to bed, and the following morning, because I guess she would have been woken up by this and fallen. Actually,
You guys arrived the next day. You did the dream spell, and then the next day is the day of the festival.
yeah.
Well,
Wait, what? Okay. Yes. 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 So which do we want? Because that might actually be enough time.
um, if is your brother combat capable?
I mean, he was armed every time I saw him, and he got hooked very quickly.
How would this
And
reunion
he
of yours
may or may not have
last?
contacted me with the dream spell himself earlier. So maybe more so than me.
Well, how long would this little reunion take?
I don't know. That is why I was asking. Because I do not exactly know what he is capable of. I was simply asking,
well.
do we want him to come here or to wait in Clef? Because he may be able to help, or at least we could secure his position. Or we could just tell him to wait.
If we make him like come to us, does that mean if we get an encounter in the middle of the jungle, Freaky gets to play 2 characters?
Possibly, but I don't know if he'll come into the jungle with us. I meant like maybe
Why
wait
is
in
he
this
coming
town.
to us into the jungle? We're gonna be waiting in the town.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
That's why. Well, Ghost was thinking that he'll come with us when we go out into the jungle, and we don't know if that'll happen. This was more.
No, he's not gonna be.
This is more Freaky
That's what-
asking, do you guys want to do this now, or in like 8 sessions?
Let's do this now, I say. Well,
Yep.
the jungle
I mean,
is
we're just gonna
about-
be waiting an extra day, so why not?
It'll be 15 days, and you'll have someone to talk to.
Is he coming with us into the jungle?
I don't believe that is
I-
safe for your brother.
I can protect him.
Why do we want him to come into the jungle with us? We can just leave him within the town.
I
Well,
mostly
yes,
just want
nice.
I mostly just want to meet with him to sort of secure his position. Because I do not trust my father not to somehow be afraid. Yeah, she hasn't realized. Figure out that I know and have him killed. You guys don't fucking know anything about her father or what the fuck she's talking about. She hasn't told any of this yet, and just let something slip. Enjoy.
Salem knows that. Fortune was
Yeah,
worried about.
Salem does. So only Salem knows. Autumn doesn't know. And neither
Does
does
he?
Belroth.
Right. He's crying. But wouldn't, from your stories, wouldn't he already know that you two are a danger and, you know, he hasn't done anything?
I don't know if he does, no? I don't think he thought we were alive. Or that I was alive. I don't know about that.
I mean, were you implying that he's gonna scry to you and find out that you were traveling with your brother?
I don't know what he's going to do, because last time I saw him, he was a hopeless alcoholic spiraling towards an early grave, and now he's somehow a Ganassi noble with a military career and rich as fuck.
Yes, which means he has access to scrying.
Exactly.
So,
He was not a Ganassi before either, so I assume he has magics.
shit. Well, the fuck, what was that place again? Well, Jafira did fend off an attack from the fire elemental plane before, actually. So maybe if we get your brother and Clef, which is I think in Jafira, right?
Well, I don't mean us going to Clef, I mean, do I ask him to come to us?
No, him
Is
going to Clef.
He's already.
Yeah, he's going to Cliff.
He's,
Oh,
he's,
he's
going to
he's,
Clef.
he's
Do we-
already in Clef. He got there very fast.
Tell him he's already in Cliff. We're just trying to.
That's
say
not
we
canon, man. That's ghost brain farting.
Okay, Ghost. He's already in Cliff.
I'm sorry.
We're just discussing whether to do it now and have him go to us, or do it later and us go to him after the whole thing's over. That's
Yeah,
the
based on
two
asking,
options.
do we want that? Do we want the help? Is here quick above table ask. You guys want the help, or at least the shenanigans?
Does he have a way to get here?
I mean, if he's got like over a day, he could probably take a boat, and he's got a couple of silly haha ways. Possibly.
I mean, a boat would take several days to get here. Probably about a week.
Would it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We are pretty far.
platform fast as fuck.
Yeah.
300 feet. 300 feet, baby. And that's without dash.
Let's see.
Because it's like,
Yeah, and there's no circles here, are there?
nope. That's why you had to windwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would take at least like, on the fastest ship you can find, it would take 5 days for him to get from Clef to where you are.
Davin? Do you know
Yeah.
if there are any teleportation circles or powerful druids or wizards? I guess just wizards?
This is the wrong place,
No.
William. This is the wrong place.
Right,
Well,
yes.
I think we've gone
Wait,
over.
God damn it.
the teleportation circle.
There's no IAG teleportation circles.
There's no IG here in
Exactly.
Darren will like kind of scratch his head a little bit. He'll say, "Well, I'm not really too certain about all that teleportation circle stuff. I don't really understand a lot about that, but I do know that there is some of them that can cross some of the more powerful druids, usually hanging out, not around here or nothing like that, but I know they can hop into a tree and find themselves somewhere else."
That would be useful.
Yeah. I'm
Are
not
they-
really certain how they do that, but
I believe it is a spell achieved through natural magics.
maybe.
Do you know where these druids are? Are they here, or are they off somewhere?
Say my cousin, but I'm not sure where he's at the moment.
Was he the one we came here with?
Oh yeah.
Need to be able to work something out with that. Actually?
Tree Stride is an obscenely good spell.
Yeah, it's really good. Tree Stride's fun. Yeah, because basically, Duran has all the communication bullshit. So basically, he can like quote unquote meet the cousin through the dream spell by replaying that meeting through like Fortune's dream, and then use that to dream spell the cousin, and use that to communicate and negotiate passage. Well, to know of, because dream spell requires to know, scrying requires be familiar with.
Or be told of them, yeah.
Yeah, I would assume a recording of a first-person meeting it constitutes
For scrying? Yeah. Yeah, you could do it.
for dream.
Let's see.
And sorry, I'm sending, not scrying, and later sending.
Yeah. I believe that sending does require you to have met the creature.
It requires you to be familiar with. To a creature to which you are familiar.
Okay, interesting.
With which you are familiar, not to. Yeah, which, that's very, vague. Like a little too vague, like 4% too vague.
Let's see.
Yeah, the plan is know of through dream spell fortune, and then dream spell at them.
Hmm.
Because that would make you know of them, like seeing like someone's memory of meeting them. You would know exactly what they look like, what they sound like, probably even like what they fucking smell like, what their name is, most likely. That's probably familiar with, in fact.
Let's see.
5th level spells where you start to cross the line into Warlock Patron. It's a level most beings never reach.
Let's see. The sending is weird.
Yeah, isn't it? Is it nice they don't list, like, a set of conditions that could be considered familiar with?
Let's
Anywhere.
see. How familiar does the caster have to be with the subject? As been touched on, There are a number of different definitions of the term familiar in other contexts. Scrying, you know the target well, exceeding first hand. You have met the target. Locate creature, they are known to you. Clairvoyance, you have visited or seen before. Locate object, known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Let's see. 2 major ratings would mean that means A, you know the target well, better than from a single casual interaction, and B, you have met or seen the target at least once up close. Let's see. Scrying uses the word familiar to explicitly to mean you know the target well, and it is more familiar than first-hand knowledge, which is you have met the target. Suggests that at minimum, from the fact that it is more than having met, you have at least had a conversation that goes beyond introductions. Familiarity is described by sending, more than having met them, known them well. It's also described in clairvoyance as having seen before. Either way, second-hand knowledge isn't enough as seen from dream, and second-hand knowledge is the prerequisite. It doesn't use the word familiar. Very interesting.
I mean, we could also think of what's fun, which is spell synergy. Do we want spell synergy, or do we want them to be contained from each other?
Why do you have a gas tank on your stove?
Because it's a gas stove.
Shouldn't it just be connected to a pipe in the wall?
Wouldn't that be smart? It's almost like home design is not intelligent sometimes.
One of the gases for Indonesia are like gases that you buy yourself, then you plug it in.
Yep, propane tanks.
Yep.
You'd be Hank Hill's best friend.
Everyone here is basically using propane.
You know what? Yeah, I guess that would be fine. Second world country mount. What is second world country?
I assume a country that's not completely destitute, but doesn't quite have all the amenities of first world country.
The second world was the so-called communist bloc. The Soviet Union, China, Cuba, and friends. Oh, okay, so first world and second world and third world are just are just Cold War propaganda. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm more talking about modern vernacular.
Yeah.
Wow. And friends, huh?
That just sucked.
No one told me life was gonna be this way. Da, 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 da. Eddie, are you still alive? She's gone.
Yes.
Oh.
Fuck you.
But yeah, I suppose that you could do that, yes. Darren will tell you that his cousin is probably somewhere in the village.
Nice.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. I will try to find him. Do you know his name? I would assume you do, but silly question.
It's the person that we came here with.
It could be a different cousin, motherfucker.